Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having the most incredible day. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, so if you're looking for the latest in reality TV, influencer tea, pop culture, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It would help me out so much. I would be so incredibly grateful. Grab a snack, grab a drink, because right now we need to talk about Britney Spears, Kevin Federline, and basically he worked with the conservatorship while she was on tour. So he got paid by the conservatorship to be involved in her team. So listen, shout out to so many of you who sent me these articles. I am so grateful, first of all. Shout out to Lawyers for Britney as well, because I know that they are the ones with these documents. So it says here that in 2008, Kevin negotiated a job with the team Con as a special tour consultant. So it says here, the documents say, Dear Mr. Federline, the following will set forth the agreement between you and Spears King Pull Inc., a Delaware corporation company, with respect to your services on the Britney Spears 2009 tour, currently entitled the Circus Tour. Our agreement is as follows. Company hereby engages you to render services as an independent contractor as special tour consultant throughout the initial leg of the tour, which consists of approximately 42 concert dates, primarily in the US, Canada, and the United Kingdom. Attached hereto and incorporated herein by reference is a copy of the current routing schedule for the initial leg. The routing schedule is subject to minor changes of which you will be informed in a timely way. In the event, you will render such services as are reasonably requested by Mr. Jamie Spears or a substitute co-conservator of the estate and or person of Spears. With respect to any and all matters relating to your children, Jaden James Federline and Sean Preston Federline, you will interact with Mr. Jamie Spears, who has been given certain rights and duties with respect to the children by the family law court. We understand and agree that it is in the best interest of the children that they accompany the initial leg, and that a safe and comfortable family environment be created for the children during the initial leg. We have informed you that the children will be provided with their own first-class tour bus, which will be customized in a way to make it safe, interactive living and play space for the children. The children will also be accompanied by their nanny and current security. Mr. Jamie Spears will continue to provide supervision for the children at any time that you are unavailable to do so. You will receive the following as full and complete compensation for your services. A sum equal to $10,000 per week for each and every week of the initial leg, including any periods of time when you are not with the tour during the initial leg. A bonus at the sole discretion of Mr. Jamie Spears of a sum of $50,000 payable if all at the expiration of the initial leg. The parties agree that the compensation set forth herein will not reduce Spears' obligation to pay you child support as currently ordered. Notwithstanding the foregoing, you agree that you will continue to pay 100% of the expenses and salary of the children's nanny, as well as the expenses set up to $1,500 per week in salary to the children's security. Any salary security in excess of $1,500 per week will be paid by company. It says also here, permission to abandon his fatherly duties whenever he wants via first-class travel arrangements courtesy of Britney, all while getting paid way more than Britney's one weekly allowance. And it's so funny that he is getting paid to do absolutely nothing, basically to just like be there because, girl, what is he consulting, bitch? What the fuck is he an expert in? Absolutely nothing, all right? The only thing he's an expert in is getting money from Britney. It says here, the company acknowledges that your services are non-exclusive and that at certain times it will be necessary for you to leave the initial leg. The company acknowledges that you may do so upon reasonable advance notice to company. In that event, the company will provide you with reasonable transportation by first-class air, if appropriate, to and from the location of the tour and Los Angeles or such other location within the continental United States. The company's obligation to provide you such transportation shall be limited to one time for each 3 weeks of the initial leg. However, any such absences, you will continue to receive your weekly compensation as set forth in paragraph 4 hereof. In addition, during these periods of absence, the children, the nanny, and the children's security will remain on the initial leg under the supervision of Mr. Jamie Spears. The fact that he can get up and leave and not consult and still get paid, plus have hired security and nannies to help him and still get paid, it's insane. You will be provided with a first-class tour bus with all first-class amenities for your exclusive use during the initial leg. Company agrees that during the initial leg, you may use a tour bus to transport you to location other than the location of the venue for a particular date as you deem appropriate. In addition, at such time that Miss Spears and the children are staying in a hotel, you will be provided a first-class hotel room in the same hotel, or such other hotels you request in the same city. Company acknowledges that you may have your own photographer or videographer at reasonable times when you are present during the initial leg, provided, however, that no photographs or videos may be made of any aspect or personal on the tour other than persons or event inside your tour bus. And then it says here that the tour rules were that Kevin must be drug tested periodically during the tour because Circus Tour was a sober tour. I honestly have to say that it is like it is insane the amount of money and the amount of in my eyes, my opinion, allegedly such abuse from these people. Britney Spears was there performing night after night, night after night after night after night, so that this man is hired as a tour consultant, getting paid $10,000 a week for doing absolutely nothing. Like, where is your job? What have you done all of these years while Britney is in rehearsals, performing her ass off? You know, fucking, it's just, it makes me so angry that this bum got away with so much. It says here that, yeah, he was paid $10,000. So another article says Britney Spears' ex-husband, Federline, is reported being paid $30,000 a month to tour with Spears and the pair's 2 children. Federline, who already makes $20,000 in child support, will be on the road for all June with Spears, who is performing tonight in London. He actually made $45,000 a month plus a $50,000 bonus and child support. This man has literally, he won the fucking lottery, all right? He won the lottery with Britney Spears, and he's still married to the strongest, most powerful artist in the world. He still could not manage to even be talented enough to be a fucking one-hit wonder. It is insane to me. It is crazy to me. I think, in my honest opinion and thoughts, I really do think that karma is a bitch, right? Karma is a bitch. Britney Spears has worked her ass off and had to deal with all of these leeches, because that's the only word I can figure out, is leeches, is people who, $10,000 a month to be a tour consultant, bitch? Don't you mean to be a father? Because that's what you're getting paid for, because, girl, nobody's asking for your opinion on this tour. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, you guys. I really think that there's going to be so much more popping up. There's going to be so much more information that we will be seeing. I will be keeping you updated with everything. Make sure you subscribe so you know. Shout out to Lawyers of Britney on Instagram for the documents. Thank you to everyone who sent them to me as well, for tagging me. It's very sad to see that all of these years, and that's the first year of the conservatorship, and we have 13 more to go. So there is so much more that needs to be done, that needs to be talked about, and so much that we did not know. I had no idea of any of this. I had no idea any of this. You know, I truly did not until Free Britney movement. You know what I mean? So it's insane. It's disgusting, but it is, I'm so grateful that everything is coming out into the light and that these people will not continue to live off Britney. And because in 24 months, these children are going to be 18 years old, and you're going to be having to go and dust up that resume, boo-boo, because I don't think Pink is hiring for a backup dancer anymore, honey. You need to get your life together, Kevin. And the gravy train, boo-boo, is over. Get a job. Get a job. Get a job. Get a job. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Get a job.